So like when they're playing in teams of 2, they would talk to each other and say, "Oh, I got here by going through this room, this room, this room, and then this room."
Okay, that makes more sense.
And
Here's your beer, by the way.
I already have one, but okay.
We'll finish that one.
So
That's your price for finishing Mega Man. Finish your second beer.
He didn't finish Mega Man. He played Mega Man.
Kind of. We didn't finish the first stage.
DualShock 2 analog controller is not detected? Is it now?
So this is not going to work with an actual PS2 controller?
Nope, it works. There we go.
Cool.
For those of you wondering what this is, welcome to Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events for the PS2.
Yeah, the movie, the game.
Which, let's get this out of the way. Movie, not too big a fan of.
Movie, kind of shitty. Jim Carrey's entertaining.
Yep. Show on the other
The show was fucking good.
Oh, fuck.
If you haven't watched it, do so. It's...
Also, yes, honest prick, you do have to watch BoJack.
Yes, BoJack is great.
That's true. Fuck, I killed Silver in one go, though. Well, second go.
Who's in the chat right now?
Honest prick is the only one I've seen, and we've seen Cybershot in Boston as well.
Surprised there's no Snibbly.
I could have sworn I signed a memory card, but whatever.
I think it's just going to make you do this for each PS2 game we load. So, this game is... It's
weird.
not good.
It's not good. It's not exactly as bad as the other ones we've played.
It's definitely better than the last two.
The video game you are about to play is extremely unpleasant.
You may want to tweak the volume up a little.
For us?
Yeah.
Magic spells or saving the Earth from alien invasions, you might as well stop right now.
You're not Patrick Warburton.
You're not Patrick Warburton at all.
Something else. In this game, not only is there no happy
You sound like you're trying to be a bad fucking Tim Curry.
and very few happy things in the middle. This is because not very many happy things happened in the lives of the 3 Baudelaire children who are
Doesn't it?
the oldest.
Doesn't it sound like a bad Tim Curry?
Sonny was at an age where one mostly
That might have been who they actually got for the movie. Tim Curry. Was it?
I don't think so.
for instance,
Someone want to look that up and let us know?
Mr. Bell? From the bank?
How could they make this into a game? It doesn't make any fucking sense, and you'll see.
It basically turns...
You're not Jim Carrey!
Humble dwelling, or in the words of the great French poet Ovid, mi casa et su casa.
Not
no.
even French.
How do you do?
Neil Patrick Harris is so much better.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yes, it seems odd to switch from Jim Carrey to Neil Patrick Harris, but Neil Patrick Harris fucking kills it. in
Yeah,
that role.
Neil Patrick Harris is phenomenal in that role.
Also, the season ends with a musical number.
And it's surprisingly good.
Really good.
They were my own. Now, where do I sign for fortune?
I remember when the movie first came out, they were really hyping it up for some reason. Like, it's a book series not really too many people gave a shit about.
Actually, surprisingly many people gave a shit about.
Really. Like, yeah, I read them, but...
Yeah, most people in our generation read them, but, you know, didn't really
Okay,
give
also-
enough of a shit to talk about them with people.
Is it also okay for me to mention the fact that, like, it's sort of weird that they recast this pasty, fat banker dude for a random black guy? It's really random.
It is really random.
But I gotta say, the guy did well.
I like the new casting. To
I
be
do.
perfectly honest, I really like the guy they cast as him. He plays the kind of self-serving banker role
And
fairly
here's
well.
the actual graphics. Oh god, drink.
Early PS2?
Mid.
I find that giving
What year did this game come out?
I got the case right here, I could check. Oh, great. Making me read.
Yourself useful and take care of it. I do it myself, but I find rats to be deeply unpleasant. No. Reminds me.
Well, I'll Google it.
It was the same year as the movie.
Yeah. Later in the year, I think, though.
Yeah, it was.
Very big rat.
Jesus Christ, what are these lip flaps? Like, sometimes the lips are moving way too slow, others moving way too fucking fast.
Yeah. This game is not well animated.
Also a brilliant inventor. Anyone
And this is the
Game
bulk-
audio's kind of low. Okay, give me a second. Just I'll raise it a slight bit in OBS. How does that sound?
I've got an idea for a device that will do the job. I'll need a
It's also a really quiet game.
a copy and that boxing glove.
Yep, this is what the game basically amounts to.
both
You get given a task, she comes up with an invention, you go on a fetch quest to find items, you then stick those items together in an interface, and then you use that piece of equipment to solve whatever task you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Rinse and repeat for about, I'd say probably a 8-hour experience if you're...
Yeah, like, if we wanted to do an entire dedicated stream for this, I see a thing I need, I just can't jump that high. Also, look at this jumping animation. Whee!
Some of the random things you have to use in this game include...
the children will be
Times the children will be faced with more
a phrase which here
laborious
means
tasks.
pushing heavy objects across the room.
Pushing heavy objects across the room? Huh, maybe that's a hint on how we get up there.
But yeah, objects you use in this game include this spring-powered boxing glove stick that we're about to build, a fruit-launching air cannon. Did your
God.
PS4 just randomly turn on?
Yeah. I have the mic plugged in, so it might have heard us mention PlayStation at some point.
The mic's not plugged into the PlayStation, though.
PS4, yeah. The frickin' PlayStation camera.
Right. Forgot that was a thing.
Yep. Hurt.
But yeah, you get that. You get random extendo stilt shoes.
Yep.
You get random fucking helicopter boots.
While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite...
You get a peppermint launching machine gun.
Yep.
Never, ever, ever, ever do.
And you make a fire extinguisher jetpack for the
Collect
baby.
that boxing glove now.
I think that about covers everything I remember in this game.
Yep. There, we got a boxing glove.
Even the smart
Like this game is stupid short, and it's not particularly great.
Nope.
for this list should do the trick.
Okay, great, it's gonna make me press the start button.
Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door.
Okay. But I saw something floating up here. Oh, it's just a sparking light bulb. Okay. Also, yes, this game is very dark and it's hard to see anything.
Yep, it's not a well-designed game. It doesn't
In
look
these
good. It
dark
doesn't play well.
When their spirits were down,
Hard to fucking see anything, even on the actual TV.
memories of their late
Especially once you try and play it on an HD
miss
TV.
very much.
Who was high enough to come up with these ideas?
Apparently the chick in this family.
Hey, coffee! Yay, coffee!
Beer?
Coffee.
Beer.
Coffee.
Beer.
C-O...
B-A...
Only something very small could fit through there. Oh, you don't say.
You think that's a knife? This is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon, man.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Are we just gonna reference that Simpsons
Him
episode all
boss is
night?
just like, I'm high enough to come up with that. I don't doubt it with you. Door?
We can't leave yet. We still have a task to complete.
Do we?
Yeah, you have to beat the shit out of some rats. Apparently. It's the random task this game gave us a minute ago.
What is that reference from? Oh, that was just a bunch of Simpsons references.
From the same episode, though.
Yeah.
Locked. But I can see inside.
The Australia
God
episode.
damn! Her eyes are glaring into my fucking soul!
Klaus
More or less than Mostrel.
nothing
More!
spending an afternoon filling up his head with their
Oh, so you're telling me I can do something that I just tried to do. Okay. Cool.
Drink?
Drink.
While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Now she can fly! This game is fucking weird. Oh, right, the sliding sections. I forgot these existed.
The random baby sections.
What the fuck is this game?
This game tried to be too many things and failed at all
So,
of
the
them.
Sonic Adventure problem.
Actually, yes. That's
Actually,
the...
that was just games in this generation in general.
Yeah, this like,
The PS2 generation
the
specific.
early PS2, a lot of games tried to have shit tons of variety to keep you playing longer,
This
and as a result did none of them particularly well. Sonic Adventure, every licensed game ever,
With her four very sharp teeth.
but then
Mash
again,
circle to eat things.
licensed games just have a history of being bad
Sunny
in general.
didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother.
Also, this is supposed to be a puzzle. We win. Yeah, pretty much Ratchet and Clank with less effort.
I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
Ah, the puzzle pieces.
They don't do anything.
They do, actually. Now?
No, they don't.
Coffee can. That'll serve as a case.
You ever collect all of them? 100% of this game when I was a kid.
It'll be the handle you hold on to.
So did I, though.
You don't get shit.
Yeah, actually, they don't count towards 100%, do they?
No, they do. You just don't get shit for them. They're just a random collectible for sake of completion. And this game doesn't have a completion bonus.
Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure.
Yeah, they make you do this bullshit.
And last,
Every time she wants you to build a thing.
guaranteed to
You
be
gotta
worth
go
a
through
solid
this
amount.
shit.
Like I said, fetch quests to collect items, put them together in a stupid interface, use new piece of gear to solve whatever stupid task. Rinse and repeat.
For 8 hours. Do you want to save? Well, since you won't let me. Yeah, I rented this from Blockbuster as a kid.
You know what the worst part is? I got this as a gift one year.
And if you're wondering where our new thing is, Klaus has it.
Yeah. Klaus gets this as a weapon. Violet gets a gun.
Yep.
Initially one that shoots fruit. And then later a machine gun that shoots mints.
Yes, shut up. We both got 100% in this as kids.
I'm a completionist.
So am I.
There's very few games I own that I haven't
For shaking hands with
completed.
extremely large people, or clearing
And the
wax
ones I
off
haven't completed, I never bothered to finish. There are... 2 games. 2 I own that I never bothered to complete.
And that's because you never bothered to finish.
Yeah.
Rat!
One of them, I tried. I fucking tried to finish this game. Because I went, okay, it's shit. It's complete and utter trash. But I'm stubborn. And I made it maybe through 40% of the game was my save file. And then went, no, I fucking can't. I can't. This game needs to burn.
Get back here, rat!
And one of these days I might subject you to it on stream.
Which game? Inuyasha.
Yeah, it's a shitty RPG that my family got me because as a kid I enjoyed the anime. It's a shit anime. It's fucking garbage and every episode is filler.
Ew, more rats.
Rats!
But did I watch it when it was first airing on TV? Yes, I did.
So did I, but I didn't enjoy it.
I did for
That was because
part of the
I had
series.
very limited anime to watch. Up here in Canada, we didn't get too much on TV in the way of anime. Like, very little.
We got more than you think.
Like, we got Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Inuyasha, on some networks, Yu Yu Hakusho.
We got Naruto when that started airing.
Yep,
We got Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh!
yep.
We got Digimon.
We got Sonic X.
Who's Count Olaf watching?
Um,
The telescope is pointing at those houses. Who's Count Olaf watching?
yeah, most of our anime either came through YTV or
American networks.
or Kids
But
WB.
it could be useful later.
That's most of the sources for anime we had here as kids.
Yeah. Like, even to a lesser extent, like some Teletoon and Night shit. Until they switched to that just being American adult shows.
Yeah. What fucking animes do they even air on Teletoon?
It was not a lot.
I can't think of one, to be honest.
But I remember there being anime.
I remember there being some, but I can't tell you what they were.
Exactly. That's the same problem I'm having right now. I remember they existed. I just don't remember which. You had American Satellite for the longest time? Well, lucky you! Now we're in the main room. Oh, look, a box.
What's that? It's a telegram. To Violet Klaus and Sonny Baudelaire. Beware Count Olaf. Stop. Motives highly questionable. Stop. We are collecting evidence of wrongdoings. Help us find more. Stop. When assembled...
Yeah, I remember that too. A lot of networks had Naruto, but did not advertise it well.
All is quiet here.
Where did it come from?
It says that it was...
Funny
delivered
thing is,
very
when the
fast
dub
and
for that
very
first started airing over here, I remember sitting down and watching like the first 5 episodes in a row because they aired like the whole fucking first plot arc, basically, in one in a row in one shot
God
to
damn it,
advertise the series on one channel, and my brother and I just watched it all in one sitting.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I just remembered there was another anime that we got over here that we were able to watch on TV.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good.
Which one?
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one, because if I do, I'll be ranting for a half hour.
We already said we're not reviewing it.
Oh no.
Yeah, we are not reviewing 4Kids One Piece, and that's where that's ending. 4Kids One Piece is the reason I didn't watch the dub until about 2 years ago.
God damn, these controls are so stiff.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
This is the most playable game we've played so far tonight.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this is the best game of the night. This is a low bar.
Count Olaf should have it replaced.
There is one game in the pile that actually does play really well.
But you'll see when we get to it.
It's just super cheesy, and we're gonna have fun drunk
This'll
riffing
come
on
in
it.
handy later.
I think we basically just stopped our drinking game and just started drinking, eh?
Yeah. We're just drinking for the sake of drinking at this point.
Do you want me to chuck the rum in the fridge?
Yes, please. Rats! It is fucking impossible to hit anything.
We should find the
Yeah.
I bet most of them are in there.
Door's locked. Door's locked. This is one of the worst games that we have in our collection. But it's not the worst game we're playing tonight.
No, we already passed that one.
Yeah. Sonic 06 is the worst game in our collection.
The house is filthy. How can anyone live like this?
Followed by Mega Man. X7 frustrates me.
Like, even when we get past that point, it just gets worse.
Yeah, that is that beginning opening stage is the most playable. It's the best designed part of that game.
It just gets worse. Same with Sonic. You already saw as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Great job, Klaus. Let's go tell Count Olaf we're finished.
Well, no, they didn't. Shadows shit is at
No.
least
Did you hear something?
No.
partially less broken at points.
No, it's more broken, dude. It makes you do vehicles which you cannot control worth a damn, and you'll just die for no reason half the time.
Yeah, but you can't really control Sonic worth a damn when you'll die for no reason half the time.
However, Shadow's segments that aren't vehicle-based are just Sonic segments again.
Harry, Spider.
At least with Sonic, he does have certain segments which won't completely fuck
I've
your
got
game.
an idea. I'll need a funnel, an inner tube, a fork, a fan, and a lunch.
Ready to make our next random fetch quest invention?
Yeah.
Yay! Let's go!
No, I don't want to save.
We've got the rotten fruit. Let's look around for the other items.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not going by list. We're playing this by ear completely.
I'm sure this will come in handy later.
We're not going by what?
We're not going by like any specific order. We're just grabbing what pops out to us.
Yeah, we just got a pile of games that we think would be fun to riff on drunk, and we're just fishing shit out of them at random. We do have a bit of an entertaining end of stream though.
It's tempting, but this is our new home.
Later in the stream, we're gonna see if Drunk Drew can beat Drunk Me in Soul Calibur.
Which that'll be fun.
That fork is perfect for my invention. Maybe he'll let us borrow it.
Excuse me.
Hey, what are you doing sneaking around?
I was just gonna ask if I could borrow.
Didn't you hear me? Get lost.
Oh, you didn't get past silver when you played. Good.
Who didn't get past silver? And this is this game's excuse for a boss fight, guys.
I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again.
It's luck. It is pure luck. Well, I'm gonna go heal. And sometimes he'll just not register your hit.
Yep. You know what the worst part is?
What?
As soon as we build this stupid fucking next invention, we have to do another one of these bullshit boss fights.
No, not what I had in mind. Let's try that again.
It's easier if you just do this. You just run away, wait for him to start reloading, go and hit. Run away, run.
Wait till he throws the thing at you, then go whack him.
Yeah. Also, look at the arm this fucker has.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry.
God damn
Which
it.
fucker? Boss fucker or character? Player character fucker?
Boss fucker.
What's wrong with his arm?
He can throw so fucking far.
Oh, yeah. The fact that he can just lob whatever the fuck he's eating at you.
Oh fuck, oh fuck. Wah! Just waiting for him to throw. One more hit and he's done.
You know the worst part is?
What?
At this point, we've managed to go about a half hour through each of these shitty games. God damn it, game.
We got a fork. Weren't we just in here?
Just in where?
The kitchen. Like we left, went back in, and that fucker was in there.
Probably.
And this is the only entrance?
Yep. Yeah, probably. Unless he was in the fucking pantry or something.
Nasty.
This piano's taking quite a beating. Count Olaf should have it replaced.
Oh wait, I forgot about one of the dumbest things about this game is coming up real
Find
soon.
the key for this.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep,
It's right after this fucking boss, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's so dumb. This game is so fucking dumb.
Here it is.
I'll show you what happens when you go sneaking around where you're not wanted.
This is actually fucking hilarious.
Yeah, this guy just lobs barrels at you. And you have to deal with him 3 or 4 fucking times throughout this game.
Yeah.
I think there may be something behind that bookcase.
One hit and he's done.
Seen the last of me.
The dumbest part about this guy is there's a point in this game where you're straight up told, go back to your room. And then he's in this hallway.
He yells the exact same thing.
The telescope is pointing at those houses. Who's Count Olaf watching?
I think there may be something behind that bookcase.
I'm trying to push it, you're just not letting me. Or do I have to go at it from the other side? Oh, yeah, that's it. Inner tube.
We'll need to
Why?
find the key for this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna question it. You know what? Fuck it.
We'll need to find a
I'm
key.
just gonna drink so I don't have to question why there's an inner tube behind a bookcase.
And there we go.
Let's start with the pool.
You guys want to see something stupid?
I've had to bend it a bit to ensure proper trajectory. Next is the
Apparently, that's for proper trajectory.
propulsion leak. Next up, the funnel. The funnel will allow the fruit to be aimed correctly. And last, the fork. It'll be
Last I checked, a funnel wasn't large enough to have a fruit go through the bottom end and act like a barrel.
all in all, a crafty piece of machinery. I call it the fruit flinger.
Also, fork as a handle, punctured into the inner tube? Would that not just ruin your airflow? Game!
Collection logic is right. Wait, save successful? What?
Huh?
Huh?
How?
Game! Wah! This makes shit hilarious, actually.
Yeah, we have a fruit gun now. I'm not gonna lie. I'd totally use a fruit, like, if a fruit gun, like an air-powered fruit gun,
Worked like this?
actually worked like that, I'd shoot rotten tomatoes at people. It'd be fucking fun. It's like some asshole walks by in front of your house, shoot them in the face with like 6 tomatoes.
Yeah. This game is broken, and I love it. Like, here's the thing. Bad game! I enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah. No, there's enjoyable segments of this game.
Especially since there's actually a complete segment you can skip.
Hmm?
You didn't know about that? You can completely skip the third books area.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can!
How?
That spider
You don't have to go into the cave. You go there
Use
and
the
leave.
fruit flinger.
Yeah, but you go, the entire area in the cave is about 10 seconds of content if you're not trying to get all the collectibles. It just so happens that that's all where all the collectibles are. You can't skip the whole third book segment of the game because there's 2 fucking rail shooters you have to deal with. Though I will say, the random rail shooter, actually kind of fun.
Well, now she's angry. Violet's invention should do the trick.
Last I checked, a high-pressure fruit launched at a spider would probably kill it.
Yeah. You see the size of this fucking spider? I don't think you do. Wah!
I know I don't, but, I mean, that's kind of beside the point.
This piano's taken quite a beating. Count Olaf should have it replaced.
Really? It lets you prompt that in the middle of this fucking fight?
Yep.
Why?
Why not?
Fucking why?
Why not? It's still not dead! Oh great, I can't run to get that health. That's fair. Maybe I'm a little salty.
That was the last one. Our chores are finally done.
Close your neck! Jesus!
What's wrong with his neck?
It was twisted in such a weird way.
My theater troupe will be dining here this evening, and you will have dinner ready precisely when we feel like eating it. I must
That's
be
fair,
frank,
it's rotten
the
fruit there,
love
honest
of
prey.
children makes me ill.
Cybershot brought that up, but it's like, unlimited fruit. Why don't you just eat them so you have food? I mean, he isn't leading the kids, he isn't feeding the kids, but they have unlimited fruit ammo. Why not eat that? It's rotten.
Meet you, children. I'd love to help you, but my fellow justices will be arriving soon for a meeting, and I must get this library back in order.
Maybe we can help.
Oh my goodness, would you? I'd be so grateful. My most important books are scattered about and must go back in their alcoves. You can tell where each book belongs by matching.
Her actor in the TV series is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Please hurry, children.
Also, continuity is correct in the TV show apart from the movie.
Yeah. The
Climax
movie,
of the first book is in the first book section.
yeah, the movie goes, the original movie went,
Klaus,
most of first book, random scene that just exists in the movie, where he tries to run them over with a train.
It doesn't exist anywhere in the books.
Because how would he get their fortune by running them over with a train when they haven't willed anything to him? Then second book, then third book, then somehow loops back around to the end of the first book.
Pleasant painting.
Whereas the show just does every book in 2 episodes, and it's great.
It works well.
I need to put this book away first. It must go somewhere else. It must go somewhere else.
Brr. Yeah, it's just seriously run around and put books in their proper place. It's...
With timer bullshit.
The splendid Stegosaurus. It must go somewhere else. It must go somewhere else.
Hurry, Klaus.
I'm working on it, bitch!
Don't you fucking yell at me, I don't know the layout of this goddamn library.
This is a fucking big library, too.
The splendid Stegosaurus.
Library elevator!
Okay, if you have a library big enough in your own home that you need an elevator in the library,
I need to put this book away first.
I think you've officially crossed the threshold from fucking
I hope Justice Strauss
book
is
fan to full-on epic-ass library.
The splendid
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
I don't know where these books go. This is retarded.
Like, if I ever came into fuck you money,
Don't wanna let Justice Strauss down.
I'd have a library in my home.
Yeah. I mean, we already have a decent game library, but that's different.
Also, that would
Klaus,
increase in
I know you
size.
can do it.
Quite substantially.
Fine, fuck that book. Fuck you. Oh, I know where that is.
Garden. A perfect fit. Let's see what's next.
A map?
Tourist.
Hurry, Klaus.
Brr,
It must go somewhere else.
brr.
Frack.
Hurry, Klaus.
Fuck you! Why do I only have 10 seconds?
Nope, not here.
Because she challenged you to do it.
Away first.
Come on, Klaus. I know you can do it.
Nope, not
This
here.
is arbitrary timing for the sake of arbitrary timing.
Hermigerd.
Justice Strauss has quite an extensive library.
Ah, I know where that goes. Haha!
Complete.
Hurry, Klaus.
Right where it belongs. Another one down.
I didn't accept no fucking challenge. Chat, was there any point where I said, I accept your challenge? And now Snibbly's probably going to go through the archives and find a point where I said, I accept your challenge at any random point.
Yeah, well, because I've definitely challenged you. You said that to me at some point.
Yeah.
But are you gonna let your older sister call you a bitch?
No, she's a cunt. Fuck her. You were not
I'm good.
expecting that, were you?
I'm good.
You were not expecting that, were you?
You asshole. You made me laugh right as I was taking a swig of beer.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Rickard's Red. The beer of the Ottawa Senators.
We're Sens fans. Well, he is. I'm just getting back into hockey after not liking it for like 10 years.
We're 4 points away from being first in the Atlantic Division.
Yay, that's good, I guess. I know about sports ball. Oh, there's where the fruit goes. How the fuck do I get all the way up here in that amount of time?
You break the game.
speedrunning strats.
Speedrunning strats.
So I know where the dinosaur one goes to.
But yeah, that basically means we're first in the eastern half of North America. Or we're second in the eastern half of North America. We're just short of being first.
Oh,
Which means we're guaranteed a playoff spot.
Nice. Sport ball!
And playoff hockey is best hockey.
Yep.
Check that one off the list.
Well, that's 2 down. Who says we weren't making progress? Oh, wow, I actually can't switch to Violet for this portion.
Nope, it makes you play as,
Yar.
You know what's dumb?
What?
The books make a big deal about him wearing glasses.
Talented tourist.
I'm pretty sure in this movie and in this game he doesn't wear those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they just make him look like preppy douche.
Yeah, the
We don't
TV series actually does give him glasses, though.
Yeah.
And they actually make a big point of it.
You know, the children are very well cast in the TV series.
hope Justice
Where
Jones
go?
isn't disappointed.
What do?
That way. Go over there. Have you done all the ones on the ground floor yet?
In case of an emergency.
I'm looking and, okay, I already got that one. This one is
It must go somewhere else.
the Majestic Moon goes here.
The talented
Ah,
tourist.
fuck.
Yeah, I'd say it's easier to do this one based on knowing where things go before finding where the things come from.
Hurry, Klaus.
Fair.
Because you're never going to get this running around looking for which fucking one does this go in.
Yep.
Come on, Klaus.
They don't give you enough time to do that.
Alright, let's just look for where that fucking map one goes first. Because apparently my sister's too busy being a cunt to help me with this shit. Like, yes, Klaus is supposed to be a book smart one, but do you automatically think he knows how people organize their shit by just taking one look at the room?
I mean, yeah, you could argue that alphabetical organization is a thing in libraries.
But that's
But-
not how she does it here.
No, that's clearly not how this goes.
Right where it
When you
was.
have these big fucking displays.
Mm-hmm. How do I get over there?
Is it one of the things you have to, like, jump from spot to spot on?
Yep.
Because platforming is a thing this area tries to introduce.
Yep. Aha!
The
Moonbook!
majestic moon. A perfect fit. Let's see what's next.
It's me, you're saying a joke like sports ball. Honest Perk's first comment. It's a puck, you dumbass!
Thank you, Honest Brick.
Speaking of which, I actually do have an NHL game up there.
Which one?
2K7.
Not a good one.
No.
NHL 06 is actually a lot of fun.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is!
My brothers and I spent obscene number of hours just playing NHL 06 on the GameCube.
Yeah, this is the first next-gen one. It shows.
The newest one was actually really good.
What's the newest one?
2K17. Or, yeah.
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 That would have come out at the end of last year.
There!
That's the one John was playing.
Can we actually talk about how fucking good the show is again?
Yeah.
Because I'll shill that any chance I get.
The
Oh,
casting's great, the writing's great. The acting's pretty good.
Oh, the acting's fucking solid.
Patrick Warburton as Lemony Snicket is great.
Oh, fucking perfect. It is.
Will Arnett as the kid's father is really good. They actually they cover everything that's in the books, and they add content to show what is going on chronologically at that point, which isn't actually revealed to you until much later in the series.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yes, we will avoid spoilers.
Yeah. Not gonna give spoilers, just...
Okay, so that's where the geography book goes. It's all the way up on the top floor.
I will say there are a lot of things that they show that aren't shown in the books
For a long time.
Are referenced to much later in the series, and they're showing that kind of stuff in the series as the series is progressing, because that's when it chronologically happens.
Yep.
And it does a great job of building up to that plot line, which kind of cool.
Hurry, Klaus.
Fuck you, I'm almost there.
Now, this being said, I read the books years ago when they came out.
Check that one off the list.
I remember dick all about them.
Children, I don't know what I would have done without you. You've put everything away exactly where it belongs. Oh, and just
Like, I remember dick all about that series beyond where the season got to.
Yeah. Like, I remember the first 4 books really well.
Yeah, surprisingly.
With all the construction. But if you can find a way up there, you're welcome to take it with you.
Also, Neil Patrick Harris, perfect.
Yeah, he does
I
such
honestly,
a
after
good
seeing
job.
that, it's like, I seriously, no one else can play that role
Yeah.
and be that good.
Also, the opening is
If I had a book
just
strap
Neil Patrick
and
Harris
some
singing.
pull cord,
Yep.
I could attach
And
it to that fire
it's as good as you
extinguisher.
expect.
That device
Yeah.
will help Sunny jump.
Because if you didn't know, Neil Patrick Harris can sing quite well. If you don't believe me, look up Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It's Neil Patrick Harris, Nathan Fillion, Felicia Day.
Actually,
And they're pretty much the only 3 relevant characters.
A girl I used to date used to be super into that into Dr. Horrible.
It's my turn.
Really?
Yeah.
How does one be super into Dr. Horrible? It's...
Then again, I'm just into musical shit in general.
Yeah, it's really good, but like, how do you be a super fan of Dr. Horrible when it's as short as it is?
I'll start with the extinguisher. The pressure releases will give Sunny a boost.
It is pretty good though.
Next is the book strap. It's what we'll use to attach the device to her.
Can I just say, how fucking irresponsible is it of you as a person to strap a fire extinguisher jetpack to your infant sister?
Another work of genius, if I do say so myself. I call it the baby booster.
Your brother was super into that, honest prick? Cool.
Like, does that not look like a super dangerous invention?
Oh, it really does. All of them do.
At least the boxing glove is pretty rudimentary.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty basic. It's pull back, punch.
It's not even that. You just sort of fling it and hopefully it springs forward.
Yeah.
We're giving this game a surprising amount of time, but it hasn't pissed us off like the other 2.
Yeah. After this one, I think we should play one of the better ones in that pile there. And,
I think I know which one I want to play after this.
which one do you want to play?
I'll tell you once we go to break.
We may as well talk about it now.
Because in that pile we got Scooby-Doo. And
We
we've
did.
talked about that on stream before.
We have. But I think we should save that till we're a little more intoxicated.
Fair. Yeah, this is happening. Sonny Baudelaire dodging giant fucking logs. In a library.
Sad. Boo-hoo.
Fuck you, Lemony Snicket.
Generally, it's better for babies to remain safely on the ground. Sonny Baudelaire, however, was no ordinary baby.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Lemony Snicket.
It's supposed to be.
But I can't hear Lemony Snicket without wanting to hear Patrick Warburton.
I know. That new Netflix series has completely reframed the entire franchise for me.
Same here. But it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, speaking of watching things, for anyone who enjoyed Subtlety with Fire,
Yep.
we're going to be recording our next 2
Within the next couple weeks.
this week.
Yeah.
We're going to be recording the next 2 while Snibbly's up here.
And the sound quality will be instantly better.
Yeah, because we'll all be in the same place instead of over fucking Skype.
Yeah, and that was actually before... We recorded that a long time ago. Like, before I moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2D
Yeah,
platforming.
we recorded that in fucking June.
July.
No, it was before July. It was...
Oh, you
No,
still had
it-
the couch bum.
To make
Yeah, I still have the couch bump.
garlic, olives, and anchovies.
Pasta puttanesca. That should do it. Let's head back to Count Olaf's and start looking for ingredients.
Also, in the...
I'm honestly glad that he and I are cool again.
Yeah. After that, I was actually legitimately worried. Yeah, it's odd. Randomly, it'll just break out into 2D platforming.
Which are honestly the best controlled segments of this game.
That's not saying much.
No, it's not.
So,
It's really not.
decided to waste your time rummaging through old books next door. Funny.
You're not Jim Carrey, and you certainly ain't Neil Patrick Harris.
Need a beer?
We were looking for...
I'm almost done this one.
Chug it, I'm getting beer.
Empty stomach. Can you even imagine?
Like I told you, I intend to be drunk.
This is the pantry. This is where the food is kept. This is where you should be looking. Now get to work.
The PS4 is yelling at me.
It looks like that switch.
Well, tell it to fuck itself.
None of us are tall enough.
Fuck yourself, PS4.
I've got an idea. We'll need a tripod, a piano wire, and those snowshoes.
What?
What?
Fucking... Let's see that. We need piano wire, snowshoes, and a tripod.
You know, of the inventions we've seen thus far,
Also, why are the snowshoes in the kitchen?
I don't know, why is there a stained glass snowshoe in my living room at home?
No, I mean, it's just sort of laying around in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, I'm not even joking about that. There's a snowshoe with the netting removed and a stained glass pattern of a loon in place of where the netting would be on the wall in my living room at home. My sister made it.
Yep.
It's actually fucking beautiful.
It won't budge.
Then how will we get the piano wires inside?
Wait a minute. I've read about this. It's a Vibraphonic Deluxe. Once the most prestigious name in grand pianos.
What happened?
That's not
Piano
right.
suffers from a fatal flaw. The parts are so precise
No.
and delicate that certain
That's
melodies can
never been
create
right.
acoustic resonance.
No.
Acoustic resonance is
And
a term
if
which
we know anything, we know our fucking music.
intensifies sound
Yeah. You know, I actually know how to tune a piano.
inside the body.
They offered to teach me at that school, I just never took them up on it.
Yeah, that's where I learned it.
If we can play the right melody, we can blow
Yeah.
the lid off and get inside.
MacGyver would be proud. This is true.
I'm a little rusty, but
Did you know it was actually Mr. Rondo who wrote a letter of recommendation to help me get into my program?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I didn't get into my
Oh,
program.
Guitar Hero, cool.
Like, I didn't get into that program for the sake of I missed the deadline to apply, but then I transferred into it from advertising in week 2.
This is shitty piano work.
You know what's sad?
What?
This piano piece, totally recorded in mono.
Good, Violet, but you'll have to play faster.
Okay, so now we have to do it again, but faster.
Like, listen to this whole thing. I can't really detect any stereo pan on this.
Ah, that's gonna annoy me.
What? The fact that there's no stereo?
weird because everything's recorded in stereo nowadays. Unless you're going for this sort of sound, which why would you?
Now you're getting the hang of it.
If someone's listening to this with headphones, please do put in the chat whether this piano does stereo or not. Because it really doesn't sound like it to us.
I could forgive this if it was a better fucking song.
You know, if it was at least music. And not... It's not even a fucking...
Wow! You're only getting the sound from the one side.
It's not even like it's a scale or a piece of any variety. It's quite atonal, to be honest.
Yep. So, I'm not going to get into how a specific melody just sort of breaks a piano. Because that's so much bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you can play anything and nothing's going to affect that fucking piano. A well-made grand piano can handle a fucking lot.
Yeah. I've got friends who...
You're looking for this... Honest break. What you're looking for is for the sound to either be only coming out of one ear or both ears, but really tinny.
For what?
To see if it's mono.
No. If it's identical out of both sides, it's still mono.
Fuck you.
If there's actual difference in what comes out on each side, it's stereo. Yep. If it's the exact same both sides, it's mono.
You got it on both sides, and is it the exact same on both sides?
Yeah, that's mono.
It will provide rotary motion, allowing the legs to rise and fall. Next are my boots. I'll attach the legs to my boots so I can use them whenever I choose. And last, the straps from the snowshoes. These should hold it all together. Ready for action. I call them the steady stilts.
Well, we got stilts now.
So, how much do we want to progress in this game?
First world, because that's only about 2 hours at most.
We're almost done the first world.
Oh, shit.
It's this segment, and then the random scene the movie added. Also, it's 9:30, just to let you know.
So we got a lot of time left, is what you're telling me.
No, more so just letting you know we've actually been at this game an hour.
Wow. It lasted the longest.
Yeah.
Not surprising, actually.
You know what? By the time we finish this first world, we'll be done our 4th beers, and we might have enough alcohol in us to deal with fucking...
Try using violet still.
To deal with your pick.
It's my turn.
Okay. This is happening. Stilts. Yeah, she just made a jetpack and she needs help reaching something. Sure.
Why don't you just have your little sister jetpack to it?
Because they don't think. They are the dumbest geniuses in the world.
Pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane.
One is genius, the other, we swear, has some sort of mental disorder.
What are we going to do tomorrow night, Brain?
Going to get you checked out to make sure your brain actually works there, Pinky.
Oh. What did we just do to those
How can Count
characters?
Olaf expect us to make dinner without any food?
Stuff Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulson would probably do if Nostalgia Critic handed them the script.
True! Completely true.
Ah!
From the color and smell, I'd say it's tetrachlorophenyl sodium hydroxide.
What does that mean?
It means you don't want to touch it. We'll need to find another way across.
My silks should work just.
Is there subtitles to this game?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what the fuck it just gave you instructions to do?
Do you feel like something awful might have happened? You should.
Time to stilt
This
through the
goop is
sludge.
gross.
Alright, anyone who's got toxic sludge in their basement,
They're evil.
they need to get the fucking contractors out there or the fucking sewage company or something, because that can't be good for your foundation.
Yeah. This is awkwardly hard to control. Like, it's just very slow. I am holding right now.
Also reminds me of a buddy of mine who years ago mentioned that his basement flooded one year and then winter happened and then his
We need
basement
to find a
floor
way to get
froze.
Klaus across. Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
No, you can't fucking drain a basement like that. Fuck you.
These rats seem meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop.
I grew up in rural fucking Canada. We needed a lot more than fucking that.
We needed fucking sump pumps to do that.
Oh my god, and if one of them dies, I have to restart.
What?
Yeah.
If one of them dies? What do you mean if one of them dies?
If one of them dies, I have to restart that segment.
Like the one you're not controlling can die.
No, like the one I'm controlling. If they die, I have to restart the entire segment.
This goop is gross.
Okay, that's dumb. It's fucking dumb.
That steam looks hot.
That steam looks hot, said the supposed genius.
That's kind of what Steam is.
I need to somehow splice in the fucking characters from the movie, just like, that's not exactly how that works. 'Cause I swear they had a line like that.
Or, you know, one of the many lines from the show of the kids telling people they're being dumb.
Yep.
Like the many times they tell Neil Patrick Harris he's misusing the word literally.
Yep. Or the times they tell the banker he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Basically what we're saying is the show's really good.
This is not.
We went into, bearing in mind, we had not thought about this series in years. We saw this show and went, well, we've got time. Why not try it? And then it was good.
Klaus, I've drained the
And then we watched more. And then it just got better and better and better until by the end of it we went, holy shit. Did we just love that whole fucking season? And did we just become fans of this show?
Oh, we still do our anime podcast. We're actually working on a new one.
Yep.
After JoJo, we actually have like 6 more planned.
Oh, we just announced what the next one was, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, next one, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Phantom Blood.
One of my favorite anime in recent years.
I wonder if they've been affected by the goop.
Bearing in mind, the anime Phantom Blood covers
The
the
first
Phantom Blood arc and the Battle Instance arc. So, Jonathan and Joseph. And then Stardust Crusaders covers the first half
Jotaro.
of the Stardust Crusaders arc. Many people call Jotaro worst Joestar,
But that's only because he's right after Joseph.
who many people call the best Joestar.
Yeah.
And I will not disagree.
Yep.
Joseph Joestar is amazing.
Jonathan's not bad, but a lot of people consider him very lame.
Well, I mean, he's lame by comparison to what follows him.
Coming. Actually, yes, I did. Still, why not have another bash?
Fuck off, Tim Curry sound alike.
Fuck you. How the fuck did I have the patience to beat this as a kid?
I don't know. How did I have the patience to 100% this as a kid?
Let us turn from this misfortune
That's it.
and try again.
Ah!
Out those rats first.
I'll take it from here.
Really? She can't shoot the rats?
Why can't we shoot the rats?
They couldn't get Tim Curry with that kind of money. That's true. Tim Curry is actually quite an expensive actor. That's actually where a lot of the movie It's budget went. They felt Tim Curry was worth that much. Which, to be fair, Tim Curry's awesome.
I wish I hadn't seen that.
It's my turn.
This is stupidly hard.
Snibbly is officially joining us.
Was he late?
His power's been out for the past few hours.
Ah. Did you tell him he missed Sonic 06?
I just did. I expect him to text me back in the next moment or so.
Harder next time.
Some statement of fuck you.
You know what? Fuck these rats, I'm just running through here.
I need to find a way to help Violet get through. That's a job for Violet.
Okay. And it was fucking hilarious
Clear, Violet.
as a kid. I hated that movie. I watched it just recently. Just freaking clown talking about balloon. That's true. It is mostly about a clown with a balloon fetish.
It's my turn.
It is a movie that you can't watch taking it seriously.
At all.
You have to watch the movie and just be in for the ride of so bad it's good.
Yep.
Also,
Never smelled
the book is
anything
incredibly different, and thank God, because I'm pretty sure if they made the ending of the book into the movie, everyone in the filmmaking process and everyone who bought that movie would be in jail.
Yeah. Because... I
Child
don't know-
orgy
Yeah,
is
there's
where
a
the book
child
ends.
orgy in the book.
The book ends with child orgy.
It ends with all the kids fucking.
Tomatoes are up too high. Sonny, can you help us out?
And no, it's not technically a comedy. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it's not intended to be a comedy. It's just the movie was so poorly made that our good Mr. Curry decided to save us all and make it a comedy.
Yep. Tim Curry just decided to go in that day and go, you know, fuck it, I'm not gonna try.
And that moment where he's just there, standing up above everyone going, hey, 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 hey. I swear, someone was off set going, can someone get him off stage?
I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't even think he was supposed to appear on the scene. He just sort of showed up. And they just decided to roll with it.
They all float down here, Georgie. I got a balloon for you, Georgie. I love that movie. It's so entertaining.
It's bad.
It's terrible, but I love it.
It's also one of my favorite nostalgia critic reviews.
Yep. It's in Maine! Drink!
Okay. Also, Sonny could eat nothing.
You know what's interesting about that movie?
What?
I can think of 2 actors in that movie aside from Tim Curry who went on to do things.
Seth Green.
One being Seth Green.
But then again, that doesn't count. He works for himself.
Yeah. And the
Well,
other,
and Family Guy.
And the other being the little blonde girl who started pitching balls of tinfoil at the thing.
Yep.
Went on to be the secretary in the show Hiccups that Brent Butt made after Corner Gas.
It wasn't a good show.
No, it was not.
It was definitely no Corner Gas.
The first season was okay. The second season was bad.
What the fuck's Count Olaf gonna think with this kid eating all his pipes?
The first season of Dan for Mayor, the show they made at the same time,
Which was the actor of Hank.
yeah, was entertaining enough, but not good. The second season was
It was
awful.
just pretty much the character of Hank running for mayor. It was pretty much just Hank.
Yeah, it was Hank as a bartender running for mayor.
And he was an enjoyable character, but the rest of the show was...
The first season was entertaining because it was him just trying to cope with this bullshit. And then the second season was just the idiot character trying to run things, and it didn't work as well as they wanted it to.
Back in a second.
Back in a second.
Paper towel, just a little bit of beer on my shirt.
Oh,
We should probably bring paper towels in here.
yeah, that might be a good idea. Also, you're a failure.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
Just do me a favor and don't spill beer on the chair.
Don't worry. How little faith you have in me.
Yes, I kind of thought that was established at this point.
Hello, Mongolians. Is what simply says.
Fuck you, Mongolians!
I actually watched that episode recently.
It's such a good episode.
Yeah.
We've also got a South Park GIF in our intermission slate.
Do we?
Don't we? Don't we have the GIF of Randy?
Yes! Yes, we do! What seems to be the officer problem?
Who would store their food in a place like this?
Ah! Why does it let me do that?
What did you do?
Why not try again?
What did you do? Hey?
I stood up on the stilts and just let me drop into the toxic waste.
Who would store their food in a place like this?
Who would let their house get like this is a better question.
One of those artsy actor types who is evil and corrupt and clearly doesn't take care of his home based on the fact that there are rats and spiders and a broken piano and...
And then, after they dealt with the rats, I released the spiders and made them get rid of those too.
That is honestly one of the best things about being blind and visually impaired. You never have to worry about being the sober one.
Dinner
Yeah.
is served.
You never have to be DD as the blind guy.
What did you call me?
It's pasta. Pasta puttanesca.
Where's the roast beef?
Roast beef?
Okay, here's something about the movie. The movie just makes it look like he's being a dick, like, right off the bat.
Have you not seen us?
And, like, he hasn't even tried it. No, everyone in the show and in the book, everyone's tried it. Everyone's enjoying it. Until Olaf's like, no, we can't have any of this.
We can't give them credit.
Where's the roast beef?
But you didn't tell us you wanted roast beef.
Also, Klaus needs to wear glasses!
Why does he just look like preppy douche with a flow?
You also
Like, what the fuck is that haircut?
That plate did look slippery.
Is that not just fucking mid-2000s incarnate right there?
It really is. Every kid had a haircut like that.
Lock them away. I grow weary of their miserable faces.
Except for me. Mine was just down past my shoulders. I had really long hair from like 2002 to 2008.
Stay here.
Yeah, I kept my hair really short, like just fucking nothing, until the 7th grade, when I tried to let it grow long, and it looked the shittiest I've ever had it.
Count Olaf's henchmen are on patrol. You stay here, Violet. I'll look for another way in.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Which part?
The stealth part.
What fucking stealth shit do we have to do?
On the roof?
Why are we roof stealthing? Do you remember? Did it fucking tell us?
No.
Why we're roof stealthing?
No.
Or is it just, fuck it, you're roof stealthing?
Yeah, it's all stealth. Great, drunk stealth section. We're in for fun.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. That was almost as good as Derpy, I'll Face Myself. Anyone who's watched Persona 4 the animation understands what we're talking about.
Yeah,
When we say Derpy, I'll Face Myself.
yeah, there's a beautiful song in the game. It's called I'll Face Myself, which is just pretty much characters come to grips with their shit.
And it's great. It's got this... Is it a trombone that plays in that section?
Still.
It's
That
some
actually
sort of
plays the
horn.
melody? It's a horn of some variety. I think it's a trombone. Sure as hell ain't a trumpet.
Yeah, it's not a trumpet.
And...
It might even be French horn with how much shit I give that.
Yeah, but the French horn is actually a beautiful instrument that's fucking hard to play.
It is stupid hard to play.
But there's a scene in the anime where Music Social Link chick is trying to practice the trombone, and she's just playing that song, but really shittily,
It's so
while
derp
another scene is going on.
with the main character and what I consider best waifu.
Best waifu in Persona 4.
Yeah,
Guaranteed. Those who say Chie, fuck you, you're wrong.
Chie is not best waifu. She is, in my opinion, worst in that game.
I'd say worst in 3 and 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what about Music Bitch? She's pretty bad.
Still more interesting than Chie.
Which,
At least
Actually,
there's character
let's bring
progression.
this up now. In 4, you have a choice of whether you want to join the drama or music club.
Actually different social links, unlike in 3 where it's just flavor text that changes.
Same with the sports club, apparently.
Yeah, same with the sports club. Actually different social links. Same 2 characters, but you focus on a different one of the 2 for the sports club. And in the music or drama situation, it's 2 completely different characters with 2 completely different stories. And music one, kinda boring. The anime goes with that one because you can write it off in about 30 seconds.
Yep.
But the drama one is actually
What's this?
surprisingly
It's a status
good.
key. It should open all the locks in the house.
So if you're ever playing through Persona 4,
In our opinion, who's best waifu? Oh, Rise.
yeah, Rise.
Rise Kujikawa.
Best character in that game.
The thing is, she actually has character development, unlike others.
We'll need to find a key for this.
But yeah, no, if you're ever playing through Persona 4, when you get the choice of music club or drama club,
Pick drama club.
pick drama club. It's a much better storyline.
But then again, I'd also recommend if you want to play a good Persona game,
Play 3,
play 3,
or in just over a month,
5.
5. Which I hope has a good final boss music like 3, and not like 4.
Inheritance law.
4's soundtrack's pretty good most of the way through.
Benefits
Yep.
back to Guardian?
And then its final boss theme is so fucking underwhelming.
It's just generic symphony music
Count Olaf gets our fortune.
with electric guitar here and there.
It's boring.
Sunny's right. We've got to find a phone and call Mr. Poe.
It's no battle for everyone's souls.
Oh, that was so good.
That music makes that fact the boss fight lasts an hour, so okay. Because it's so good. You'll just sit there and listen to that music for a little bit.
And you don't care. You don't care. It's really good.
I'll actually just turn on that music for a little while to hype myself up for certain things.
Oh, especially when the piano kicks in. It's just like...
Especially when the fucking aria kicks in. For those who don't know, an aria is the high-sung, high-emotion, like, part of an opera. With opera, there's two real major chunks of singing. There's recitative, which is just reciting, and aria, which is the emotional shit. And Drew is singing the aria.
Yep.
Which, the aria in that song actually is the same
as the
Velvet Room, just sped up to fit the pace. And as soon as that kicks in, it's just, oh yeah, gonna fuck shit up.
And it's a hard boss fight, too. Like, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna get your
if you're not paying attention in that boss fight, you will die.
Yeah.
As is proven by the fact we had to attempt it 4 times?
3. It was 3. We tried once, and we got really fucking far, and we're just like, no.
Yeah. We got about halfway through it, and then we died. And it was 7:30 in the morning. We went, alright guys, we're sorry, we have to sleep. We've been at this for 15 hours. Then the next time we attempted it was the time it charmed us and healed itself, right?
Yep.
And we got it down to like fucking 1 HP and died.
That's a job for Violet.
Yeah, and we got it down. Like, 1 hit would have fucking killed him. But nope! Hey, Marin Karn, the main character who Madeira Hand, which healed him to full health.
And then we got him down to 1 hit would have killed him and died.
Also, these characters are better cast in the show. What the fuck is with her face animations? Ah! Ah! What the fuck?
I think we're about ready to switch games soon, eh?
After this fight.
I will be back in 30 seconds.
Dear. Did you just trip?
No, I kicked the fucking roll paper towel over.
This boss is actually kind of funny. You just have to wait for them to get under the spotlight and blast the shit out of them. I think I could probably safely stop saying they were cast better in the show. Because 9 times out of 10, they just were.
Olaf is going to be very displeased with us.
Violet, would this bowling ball do?
I think it would.
Alright. We are far enough where I think we're going to switch games over now. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see in this game. It's just rinse and repeat for the rest of the game from here on. The reptile room actually does supply some interesting shit to it, but otherwise, nah.
I'll take it from here.
So I'll wait for Dean to get back, then we'll cut to commercial. Well, not commercial, what am I talking about? Intermission. Same thing, right? Right? Cool. Violet did it!
What?
Alright, everyone. So, we're gonna switch games now. We've been at this one for a bit longer than we wanted to.
Yeah. We're gonna figure out what our next game is gonna be and be back.